welcome back to the next episode of Final Fantasy VII.
I don't have all day. See ya.
Alright, now let's equip. He still has a leather. And she has the studded, which is not bad. And if she does that, she loses her. Does her weapon give it? No, her weapon does not give it. Do we have any other gloves? Alright, so we got all of those. Aerial damage buff, rear assault. 8, 8, 8. 10, 10. So what is this? This costs 8 each? Well, let's get all 8 of these. All 3 of these. Then we will get the new material slot. Okay, an attack power, attack, magic, bloodsucker. Defeat enemies in battle. There's a fixed chance that Tifa may enter battle with an increased Chi level. I can either give her 10, just 10 raw damage, or give it so she heals after defeating enemies. Or bloodsucker. And it's so much better. Oh. So this one just gives me 27 more magic. And 4 more speed, but about the same difference. Yeah. And now I can give her this. Now, get another skill. Not giving her any type of magic. We have HP, steady, fast first strike. Give her deadly dodge. Him, we're gonna give him MP, HP, and we're gonna give him up here. We're gonna give him warding. Give him poison, and then we're gonna give him healing, or not cleaning, but healing. And then we are gonna give him thunder, and we will give him barrier. I got refocused until I'm done using it. Steel stays on me from now on. So does Iron Man and SS. And you always have SS on me because of the fact that it's I need it. Cool. With this, everyone should be done. I'm gonna be hopefully getting a new weapon here soon.
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us.
A small ATB boost on staggering foes. Win. Access materia. First strike. Item master.
Cloud, I've come up with the most... I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
Monster Bio Part 3.
I've done it. I've developed a new material.
What is the new materia? Enemy skill materia. Gives you a chance to learn certain enemy techniques that you've endured and use them as abilities. These abilities can only be used when the material is set to your equipment. Oh.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Alright. I was wondering what happened to my map.
It was all like shaking. So, what are we gonna do about it? My heart is still pounding.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene! Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress
She's sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Oh,
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her. Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh. Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her, her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the Ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the Ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us—
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna win this fight. I promise.
Take care of yourselves now.
A lot of story on that episode.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Ah, good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
There was this... Sprawling, and then all of a sudden...
My ears are still ringing from it. This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
Over there.
All right, let's keep moving.
You asked for
Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back a little?
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have...
Usually what I'll do, I don't think we have anybody with ice right now because Aerith was the one with ice. We have ice for right now. He will stay with wind. He will get fire.
To fight our way through, but it's our only shot.
New area.
This won't take long.
That's all.
I got your number. go.
Every last one of you is going down.
Come on! Allow me.
I can get a ability. Pot with it.
Brace yourself.
You scared of something?
Let's do this.
That was pretty damn good, huh?
How do I get the ability? It's to learn certain enemy techniques that you've endured and use them as a so okay, so they have to use them against me. Okay.
Let's keep it up.
You're done. Don't say. Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
No turning back. I got your number. Let's do this. This won't take long.
Don't you lie on me, smartass. We still got a job to do. I'm counting on you.
No, let's do this.
Hey, I acquired self-destruct. Nice.
Take it off, okay?
Bring in the heat. Sup now, Neil? Kick right.
I can still hold. Take the lead?
time.
Alright. Stay tuned to the next episode of Final Fantasy VII.